Sutra of the Past Vows of Earth Store, Bodhisattva, Chapter 1, Part 2. Another time, inconceivable Asamkhya eons ago, there was a Buddha named Enlightenment Flower Samadhi, Self-Mastery King, thus come one. That Buddha's lifespan was 400 billion Asamkhya eons. During his Dharma image age, there lived a Brahmin woman endowed with ample blessings from previous lives who was respected by everyone. Whether she was walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, God surrounded and protected her. Her mother, however, embraced a deviant faith and often slighted the triple jewel. Her worthy daughter made use of many expedients in trying to convince her mother to hold right views, but her mother never totally believed. Before long, the mother's life ended, and her consciousness fell into the relentless hell. When that happened, the Brahmin woman, knowing that her mother had not believed in cause and effect while alive, feared that her karma would certainly pull her into the evil paths. For that reason, she sold the family house and acquired many kinds of incense, flowers, and other gifts. With those she performed a great offering in that Buddha's stupas and monasteries. She saw an especially fine image of the thus come one enlightenment flower Samadhi self-mastery king in one of the monasteries. As the Brahmin woman beheld the honored countenance, she became doubly respectful while thinking to herself, Buddhas are called greatly enlightened ones who have gained all wisdom. If this Buddha were in the world, I could ask him where my mother went after she died. He would certainly know. The Brahmin woman then wept for a long time as she gazed longingly upon the thus come one. Suddenly a voice in the air said, O weeping, worthy woman, do not be so sorrowful. I shall now show you where your mother has gone. The Brahmin woman placed her palms together as she addressed space, saying, Which virtuous divinity is comforting me in my grief? From the day I lost my mother onward, I have held her in memory day and night, but there is nowhere I can go to ask about the realm of her rebirth. The voice in the air spoke to the woman again. I am the one you behold and worship. The former enlightenment flower Samadhi self-mastery king, thus come one, because I have seen your regard for your mother is double that of ordinary beings. I have come to show you where she is. The Brahmin woman suddenly lunged toward the voice she was hearing and then fell, injuring herself severely. Those around her supported and attended upon her, and after a long time she was revived. Then she addressed the air, saying, I hope the Buddha will be compassionate and quickly tell me into what realm my mother has been reborn. I am now near death myself. Enlightenment flower Samadhi self-mastery king, thus come one told the worthy woman, after you make your offerings, return home quickly. Sit upright and concentrate on my name. You will soon know where your mother has been reborn. The Brahmin woman bowed to the Buddha and returned home. The memory of her mother sustained her as she sat upright recollecting enlightenment flower Samadhi self-mastery king thus come one. After doing so for a day and night, she suddenly saw herself beside a sea whose water seethed and bubbled. Many evil beasts with iron bodies flew swiftly back and forth above the sea. She saw hundreds of thousands of men and women bobbing up and down in the sea, being fought over, seized, and eaten by the evil beasts. She saw yakshas with different shapes. Some had many hands, some many eyes, some many legs, some many heads. With their sharp fangs they drove the offenders on towards the evil beasts. Or the yakshas themselves seized the offenders and twisted their heads and feet together into shapes so horrible that no one would dare even look at them for long. During that time, the Brahmin woman was naturally without fear due to the power of recollecting the Buddha. A ghost king named Poisonless bowed his head in greeting and said to the worthy woman, Welcome, O Bodhisattva. What conditions bring you here? The Brahmin woman asked the ghost king, What is this place? Poisonless replied, We are on the western side of the great Iron Ring Mountain, and this is the first of the seas that encircle it. The worthy woman inquired, I have heard that the hells are within the iron ring. Is that actually so? Poisonless answered, Yes, The hells are here. The worthy woman asked, "How have I now come to the hells?" Poisonless answered, "If it wasn't awesome spiritual strength that brought you here, then it was the power of karma. Those are the only two ways anyone comes here. What the combined evil causes of the three karmic vehicles evoke is called the Sea of Karma. This is that place." The worthy woman asked the ghost king Poisonless, "Where are the hells?" Poisonless answered, "Within the three seas are hundreds of thousands of great hells, each one different. 18 of those are known as the great hells. 500 subsequent ones inflict limitless cruel sufferings. Following those are hundreds of thousands that inflict limitless further sufferings." The worthy woman again questioned the great ghost king. "My mother died recently, and I do not know where she has gone." The ghost king asked the worthy woman, "When the Bodhisattva's mother was alive, what habits did she have?" The worthy woman replied, "My mother held deviant views and ridiculed and slandered the Triple Jewel. Even if she occasionally believed, she would soon become disrespectful again. She died recently, and I still do not know where she was reborn." Poisonless asked, "What was the Bodhisattva's mother's name and clan?" The worthy woman replied, "My parents were both Brahmin. My father's name was Shila Sudarshana. My mother's name was Yu Di Li." Poisonless placed his palms together and implored the worthy woman, "Please, worthy one, quickly return home. There is no need for you to grieve further. The offender Yu Di Li was born in the heavens 3 days ago." It was told that she received the benefit of offerings made and blessings cultivated by her filial child, who practiced giving to enlightenment flower samadhi self-mastery king thus come one at stupas and monasteries. Not only was the Bodhisattva's mother released from the hells, all the other offenders who were destined for the relentless hell received bliss and were reborn together with her. Having finished speaking, the ghost king put his palms together and withdrew. The Brahmin woman returned swiftly, as if from a dream, understood what had happened, and then made a profound and far-reaching vow before the stupas and images of enlightened flower Samadhi's self-mastery king, thus come one saying, "I vow that until the end of future eons, I will respond to beings suffering for their offenses by using many expedient means to bring about their liberation." The Buddha told Manjushri, "The ghost king Poisonless is the present Bodhisattva foremost wealth. The Brahmin woman is now earth store Bodhisattva.